Hello everyone, Death Stimulator here, bringing you some more naval action. Today it's a victory going up against a Trincomalee, 2 surprise, and a Brig. Should be an interesting match. Very dangerous. Things certainly in our favour though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load up on the grape shot and just look at going in there as quickly as possible. Don't really want to let them fight us at range, that'll put things on their advantage. Just going to let our team know what I'm planning. Right, we'll get in there and hopefully do some damage. We're in the surprise. Which is nice. Been a little while since I played it. Good fun little ship. I enjoyed versing it the other day. It was a bit outclassed unfortunately, but did make me want to play it again, that's for sure. Very maneuverable and very durable ship. They can actually take a lot more punishment than you'd expect, which is always good. Not really much to say as we make our way across the open ocean expanse. Just trying to keep an eye on what this victory is doing, see if it does anything that's particularly strange. We may have to look at cutting away, heading against the wind briefly, as I don't want to give it too many opportunities to fire a full broadside at us. Or we can cut, actually probably better if we cut up and get onto the same line as our allied ships. We don't want it to gain the benefit of firing both its port and starboard guns. In fact, I'll probably look at doing that at this point. Victory is pretty intimidating. I'd say it's my favourite out of the ships of the line. The Santissima just doesn't do enough. Like, it has a very specific role, and it kind of fulfills that, but as a general ship for kind of random pickup games, it's a little bit lacking. Right, sliding about, see if we can force a quick turn back around, which we can. Jeez, it's nice to be able to manoeuvre. We'll try to come head on to the Vic until we get as close as possible, just reduce its full firing arc against us. Unfortunately, most of its guns will actually miss us at this point. Yeah. Did some alright damage there. Nothing to write home about. We'll see if we can get some high shots into their sails, but that's unlikely. Oh. That is slightly surprising. I was not expecting them to try to get us a second time. Well, that's fine by me. We avoided most of the damage. They did rip into our sails quite nicely, though. we shouldn't lose too much speed. And instead of doing a full turn like I was planning, we'll just cut back round. Cut across their stern again, reduce their crew a bit more. Little by little, should work out. It's a bit dangerous. If they've got their crew on gunnery, they may actually be able to get prepared for us before we're able to get in close enough to avoid their damage. I don't really want to take too much more damage as we stand. Excellent, looks like we're going to get a really solid shot off here. Distance on grape isn't great, but we should be fairly effective. Two guys. All right, not our best showing, to say the least. Though that is the price we pay for trying to use grape at long range against a big ship. I'm going to attempt to hold off as long as I can before cutting against the wind. Keep that speed up and just slow down for the shortest amount of time. Looks like a Boar there in our Trincomalee. Sorry, just forgetting what ship he had there. Boar in the Trincomalee doing some nice work on the sails, dropping them down about 6% there. There we go, a bit more reasonable. So we're taking them down by about 100 crew. Things keep up like this, we should render them inert fairly quickly. I'm actually going to pop our crew on gunnery for the moment. Just want to get reloaded in time to cut across their stern here. Fairly solid. Fairly solid work so far. We were lucky to not take more damage than we did. I mean, we are a very small ship in comparison to the Victory. And a very, very hard matchup for the Victory. 4 ships versus 1 is a nightmare. And none of these ships are, like, you know, bad in any way. Brig is solid. Both Surprises. I think Surprises and Trincomalees are probably underrated for their effectiveness. Well, that just could be personal bias. I like them a lot. The kind of low to the water, more maneuverable frigates? I want to say frigates. Sorry, forgetting my terminology there. Adding our own little bit of chain to the Victory's sails. Trincomalee's taken a fair whack, but they're still holding up, which is good. Lower than I thought that was going to be. Drat. Gonna get a decent shot off here with our grape, which will be excellent. Our port guns will hopefully do the work this time. Yep, there we go. Not sure what happened there. I mean, there was a bit of lag, but my shots just seemed to go all over the place. Let's see if we can do a bit better this time. Excellent, 550, that's fantastic. 300 crew down. So it's a style I certainly hate to verse. But unfortunately, with the setup we've got, we're not going to win a direct broadside-to-broadside engagement with such a large ship. The fact that it's so effective against, like, as I said previously, I was not aware the grape shot would go through even the armour on the back of the ship until it had been removed, but the fact that it does is just horrific. Makes it really, really effective, especially against these larger ships, which are going to struggle. Just trying to think. Sorry, they're going to struggle to deal with like one small ship in amongst a whole bunch of other small ships. Bit of ramming going on there. I guess our Trincomalee has no repairs left and it's just trying to do what it can. Maybe attempting a boarding action. go so well. Well, with about half the crew left, we can only hope that things continue in our favour. Just trying to stay in their shadow as much as possible, looking to see what kind of manoeuvring they want to do. See if I can match my movements to theirs. We have to be careful as we've actually got a lot more sail than them now, so we can probably get speeds that are pretty solid. Indeed, I'm actually really concerned about accidentally overtaking them. Like we've just done here. Ooh, that did not look particularly effective at all. I guess the risk you run using a tactic like grape shot though. Still, what are our allies up to? Flax and the Brig not looking in very good shape. Our allied Trincomalee, of course, has been sunk. And our allied Surprise is over there in the distance. Not entirely sure what they're up to. I mean, you know, beyond probably working on the sails. Trying to balance between my speed and my turning arcs. But worried we may have exposed ourselves here. Oh, looks like we might actually be able to make it round. That's fortunate. Very fortunate. Well, we're almost there. Their reduced crew can't really handle the ship as well. As long as we can stay out of their firing arcs until we're ready to board, just keep working on their sails bit by bit, even if we don't succeed in boarding, one of the other ships should be able to make it. Not great, didn't get anyone. With a bit of luck here, we might actually be able to just like stay on their tail. It's just so problematic. Don't want. I'm just trying to avoid running. I know I keep saying it, but it's all that's on my mind right now is just making sure we don't overextend and come into their guns' line of fire. Just need to, yeah, board them now, really. I do want to work on them a little bit more. Okay. Playing with fire a bit here, trying to get a we're being a bit greedy there, trying to get another set of grape shot off. Texture pop in for the torn sails there. Looks like we need to be a bit more directly on to succeed. I'll just try going really slow and keeping up with the Victory's turn here. Switch up to gunnery. Very frustrating position to be in as a large ship. But, well, we're playing to win today. Alright, gonna get into a position where we can board them and try to end it here. Just gonna have to eat a bit of fire here. Way too high. Need to find a way to slow him down first. A large part of the problem. My crew on survival, because we are going to take some heavy fire. Not too happy about that. Okay, cool, there we go. Finally caught the poor girl. There we go. Well fought. Unfortunate way to have to take her, but it's a tough fight either way. Still well played to the team. Good coordination. As usual, it's been Death Stimulator. Thanks very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, do let us know, and please consider liking, commenting, favouriting, or subscribing, as your support does mean the world to me. And I'll see you all next time.